guys, it's Juan from Detroit Muscle in Lakeland, Florida. We have this 64 C10 for our customer, Samuel Pierce, and we're gonna give you guys a quick little rundown of what we got going on and how the truck's built and set up. Here we go. We got a 5.3 LS twin turbo stage 2 cam. One of our former guys, Aiden, did all the intercooler piping and the exhaust work. It's fully built motor. It's got forged pistons, and we got a CVF kit on it. Terminator X Max, fully equipped with AC, and we got the exhaust coming out the side over here. It's like that on both sides. We've got the intercooler built into the intake over here. We also have a custom reservoir for the intercooler because it's a water-cooled intercooler. That's why you don't see an intercooler in the front with any of the pipings or anything. Our guy Joey did custom firewall on it. The reason why you don't see the coils on top like on a traditional LS is because the coils are further down in the frame rail. You can't really see them because they're kind of way back there. We're going over here to the interior. I did most of the interior myself. I didn't upholster the seats, I just installed the seat. But I did carpet, shifter boot. Our guy David put all the speakers and stuff. He fitted all the speakers. Like I said, we put vintage air AC in it, so all the AC works. We got the center loops in there for those. We got a tilt steering column. Our guy Joey did all the body wiring. I did all the engine wiring in the front. I put seat belts in it because these things came with lap belts on the bench, I believe, but we put traditional style seat belts in it as well. Air ride controllers right here, but we left the door panels the way they are just because how the rest of the truck looks. Still a rat rod, but we want it to look pretty at the same time. We also have, I believe these are NVU gauges, if I'm not mistaken. Move to the back. All right, so in the back, we got all this awesome stuff. Joey did all the bead rolling and all the panels and all that. He also did all this bracing in the middle, the C notches. He mounted the gas tank. I did all the air ride stuff. I got the tank mounted and plumbed and wired and everything. Joey also got these, he put terminals for a jump box because the battery is mounted under the bed. So we just kind of put these jump terminals here to make everything a little more accessible. We also did some modification to the license plate just because of the tailgate and how low everything sits. So we kind of had to make it a floating license plate so everything would stay together. I rebuilt the rear end. We put 410 gears in it, limited slip. I mean, we had some air leaks, but we got those fixed fast. Most air ride systems, we had issues with air leaks and stuff like that, but we were able to get all that fixed. This thing stays up in the air now by itself. You can leave it over the course of a couple days, it won't drop. We did end up having to put a vacuum pump on it for the brakes. If you guys were paying attention, you would have noticed there's not a brake booster and master cylinder set up in the engine bay. That is because the master cylinder and brake booster is mounted under the dash, just to make the engine bay clean, and plus all the turbo stuff was kind of full 4-link suspension in the rear, pan hard bar. My favorite thing about the truck, obviously, twin turbo LS. This thing's a monster. This thing will get down with the get down. I just love driving this truck. It's loud, I love it. I really love that it sits on its nuts when it's all the way lowered. It just looks so good. Because, everyday person sees a truck like this and they're like, oh, that thing's ugly, but then you're like, pop the hood, you know what I mean? Fast and Furious style. This thing is just all types of ugly, but all types of pretty at the same time. Anything I would change, probably the rims. I could live with them, but personally I would change them. I'd probably change the steering wheel as well. I prefer, personally, a bigger steering wheel. Oh, and I'd probably put a Ford 9-inch in it instead of a Chevy 12 bolt. But she good. She's good, man. I mean, we put some miles on it the other day, and she does what she's supposed to. So we're excited to see this thing leave. We're excited to give it back to the customer. I know the customer is going to be excited to have it. Can't wait to see the look on his face. I personally haven't met the guy yet. Yeah, guys, for more content, just like, comment, subscribe. Detroit Muscle Speed Shop.